Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an episode of Starting From Scratch. And as you can see, we're actually in search of a new right midfielder. I believe my current right midfielder is actually pretty low on fitness right now, and I didn't really want to go and have to spend too much money on his particular fitness, so I thought might as well go ahead and replace him. So that left us, spending 350 on this guy. We had about a 900, close to 1,000, and now we're left with about 640. But this Muller guy actually looks really good. He's got some interesting stats, and he's kind of just what I want in a winger. He's got that 88 pace, 70 shooting and all that, but I'm not really interested in shooting. I just want decent passing and some decent pace. That's really what I look forward in my wingers, because one, you want them to be able to cross, and two, you want to be able to feed the striker as well if you play him with a through ball, and then you want the pace so they can blister past the right or left back, whichever one it may be. But I did have a few fitness cards, and I didn't want to waste them on someone like a right midfielder, so I decided to use them on my striker there. Again, do not want to even try and pronounce his name, but we were about to go into a game here. I saw he had one contract left. Also, my right back had one contract left. Also, my left center back had one contract left. So, we definitely were low on contracts, but so far, fitness, we were high 80s, low 90s, and when you're running this sort of standard of team, it wasn't going to make too much of a difference. With that being said, though, I really do not like going I don't like playing with under 90 fitness with most of my better teams, but I decided to give divisions a go. I was like, you know what, it's about time I tried out for divisions and see how things went. I had to just man up, grab my balls, and go balls deep, and that's exactly what we did. Plays a great ball in there, and the free kicks from those areas, guys, are so lethal. If you literally just tap your X button or your square button really lightly, and they are absolutely lethal crosses. So that worked out nicely for me. 2-0 up in under 10 minutes, I think it was, and happy days. Made him watch all three replays just because I'm an absolute cunt and a scumbag. Oh, sorry, in 6 minutes, we managed to make it 2-0, but I had more on the line. I wanted more goals, as you can see. Schlaudroff, that's just what I'm gonna say his name is. Passes a great ball through to Juve, and Juve was just like, I'm a monster. This guy is a beast. He just literally wrestles the center back down to the floor, and he makes it 3-0 in 8 minutes. And I was like, here we go. He's about to rage quit, ladies and gents. But this motherfucker was just so intent on staying in the game. And usually, I'd commend him for that. I'd be happy for him. But it just didn't get any better for him. I mean, Juve in the 13th minute penetrated him in whichever hole he decided to create for the lad. And again in the 20th minute. So, this guy was just getting beaten to a pulp. Maybe it was his first or second game on Ultimate Team. Who knows? I'm certainly not proud of this. But my God, it was fun to play. I had a cracking time doing it. And right there is just the definition of EA AIDS. You can't do anything about it. His keeper literally... did he try and palm it and punch it in the air, but it ended up going back into his own net? I don't know, but Westerman picks up man of the match. Not entirely sure how that works, because I believe Juve picked up 4 or 5 goals there. Pretty ridiculous anyways, but pick up 3 points. Happy motherfucking days, and that's 6 wins. Now you guys are probably a bit like, yo Cal, where are these packs? Packs will be coming shortly. Once I load them up with some FIFA points, we should be all good and ready to go. So I didn't really think about the contract situation, we do have Malumbu, I think, is my center defensive midfielder at the moment, but instantly I was like, we need to go ahead and change that up. And one player that took to my eye, not because I'm gay or anything like that, is just Bender. His name has nothing to do with the reason I was searching for him. He just happens to be a very good defensive midfield player, and he plays for Borussia Dortmund. So all happy days all around. But as you can see, we had a few players with some contract issues, and if I had spotted that before I went to buy him, I probably wouldn't have bought a center defensive midfielder, because Malumbu already had several contracts left on him. So I should have just left him in there, picked up maybe a new center back, and that way I wouldn't have to worry about the contract issue. But instead, I just derped out big time, full on derped, and realized that I had to put in some sort of bronze center back to kind of make up for it. And it wasn't going to be a pretty sight. I didn't want to have to do it. So I ended up putting a left back. I figured out that if I just put a German guy in there, the overall team chemistry would just be much much, much better. So for that reason, a bronze left back there goes into the next game, and I was like, you know what, I'm feeling confident. My football is good. Coming up against his 52 chemistry side, not so bad. And he was playing a 3-4-1-2, not a formation that I come across a lot, but with 52 chemistry, I reckon I could have definitely given him a run for his money. So it was actually quite late until the first goal came in the game, and of course it was for us. We're playing very well at the moment. We're playing good football. That being said, this is another division game, and it's Division 10, so there's nothing to be bragging about. But Muller there, for his first game for us, or second game, is it? Yeah, second game. He manages to get a goal. Very happy for him. Glad he managed to pick up a goal, and his 88 pace proved worthy there as he blitzed past the slightly low chemistry player, but still, you know, he blitzed past him, and that's a really nice finish. He took that well. It was a bit of a volley, more of a half volley, I suppose, but yeah, it was a well taken shot and well deserved overall. Anyways, this guy plays a beautiful ball over the top to Andy Carroll, and like he hits it with his shin. He makes a horrible contact to it. But anyways, that's FIFA. You got to buckle up with these sort of things and just suck it up and move on with things. So once that was done, we actually had this goal here from Schlaudruff there, which was pretty good. I have to admit, pretty happy with that goal. And overall, you know, not gonna complain about things, because yeah, that was a pretty sweet goal, and the guy is doing well for me considering he's still not in the right position. He is banging goals in, and I'm not gonna sit here and complain about him, despite him having to suck all of the contracts out of me. But like I said, guys, this game wasn't gonna be ideal, so I thought I played well, got the 2-1 lead, was ready to sit back. My game hadn't frozen. I was like, must be the other guy. Please wait. Sure thing, EA. You know, as long as it wasn't me that froze, then it's happy. What? I was disconnected. Are you having a fucking laugh, EA? There it was. I got the disconnect. It was only a matter of time. The dream is over. The flawless record is over. You know, my club name was Please Don't Freeze. It hasn't frozen. It's fucking disconnect. I should have had Please Don't DC. That would have been much better. But whatever. It's just the way it is. It's FIFA. I've still, you know, in my eyes, I still haven't lost a game. But that DC is just going to make that record look a little bit more grim. I hope you have all had a cracking day. I've had a good day. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Have an awesome time. And peace. Bye-bye.